And coming up on DC News Now at noon, federal aid is coming to Florida in the aftermath of Hurricane Ian. What is being done to help and what we can expect in the DMV as Ian makes its way up the coast. And later, honoring a local legend, how one community remembered a boxing trainer who will be missed in DC. And good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for DC News Now at noon. I'm Mark Hall. Well, we begin with breaking news. An off-duty police officer with the DC Police Department has been injured in a hit and run in Prince George's County, Maryland. Now, according to DC News real-time contributor Larry Calhoun, he says that the car did not remain on scene. The officer's condition is unknown at this hour, and what led up to this remains under investigation. We will continue to follow this both on air and online at dcnewsnow.com. Well, as Hurricane Ian moves north, we are here in the DMV where it's a first warned weekend It's a first warned weekend, and weathercaster Brittany Ward joins us with the latest check on the forecast. And Brittany, obviously everyone wants to know, how will Ian impact us?
You know, Mark, as we head into tonight and even into our Saturday and portions of our Sunday, we mainly are going to be seeing rain, which is why we're calling today a DMV first warned day, just to give you guys an alert and make you aware of what's happening. Now, here's a live look at satellite and radar showing you where Ian currently is, still off of the coast of the Carolinas, but you can see the outer rain bands already affected them. Mostly cloudy skies here in the DMV, all thanks to Ian. But as Ian continues to track closer to the DMV area, that's when we start to see these rain showers begin to move north, giving us some soggy conditions for your Friday afternoon and even into your weekend. So it's definitely going to be a soggy one out there. Hurricane Ian, still a Category 1, again, just off the coast, but as it continues to move its way inland heading into tonight and even into tomorrow, it will start to loosen its grip, mainly dropping down to a post-tropical low. Wind speeds right now are sustained at 85 miles per hour, and it's a slow-moving storm, still moving to the north at about 14 miles per hour. But again, we are tracking rain as we head into the next couple of hours. Now, overall, the heaviest bands of rain will continue to track towards our south as Ian begins to make landfall later on today. But again, we can't rule out a few showers heading into our afternoon and even portions of our weekend. Now, we are tracking heading into our next couple of days. When can we expect to see that rain move out? I'll have those details coming up in just a bit. Mark.
Brittany, thank you. Well, President Biden addressed the ongoing federal response to Hurricane Ian during a visit to FEMA. Also, while there, the president made an announcement about some travel plans to some of the hard-hit areas. Washington correspondent Rashad Hudson has the story.
While at the FEMA headquarters, President Biden personally thanked workers at the agency after he received a briefing on what he called the devastating impact of Hurricane Ian.
But we know many families are hurting.
In a call with Florida's Republican Governor Ron DeSantis Thursday morning, the president told him his administration will provide all it can to help the state recover.
This could be the deadliest hurricane in Florida's history.
With a combination of winds, rain, and storm surge, the Category 4 hurricane flooded homes, knocked out power, and blocked off highways. FEMA Administrator Deanne Criswell is expected to travel to the Sunshine State today to check on response efforts.
Now, we know that the next few days are going to be difficult. We have some very complex problems that we are going to have to solve.
And Governor DeSantis again expressed his thanks for the federal effort.
The response here and just the way people have reacted has been very, very impressive. And we understand this is just the beginning.
That was Rashad Hudson reporting. And on Capitol Hill, lawmakers also pledged to do everything in their power to assist those affected. President Biden also said that he wants to go to Puerto Rico, adding he's committed to their recovery. Now, while the storm is mostly in the rearview mirror for Florida, the DMV is preparing for our turn to be hit. Taking a look at the radar, Ian is starting to pass over southern Virginia, and Governor Glenn Youngkin has declared a state of an emergency for Ian, giving the likelihood of severe rainfall, flooding, and damage and tornadoes in parts of the state. Virginia Senator Tim Kaine spoke about watching Ian's path from the nation's capital.
The destruction, it is frightening. What I'm seeing in Virginia, what I'm worried about in particular is excess rains. I mean, I'm thinking about Buchanan County that has already been hit by 2 devastating rain and flooding events.
Well, the Virginia National Guard is also on alert, and plans are now in place today to stage 50 soldiers and airmen in key locations around Roanoke, Richmond, and Virginia Beach. Happening today, Tampa International Airport reopened this morning, and officials say that they've inspected the airport and didn't find any serious damage from the storm. Officials say that there will be a lot of people in the airport, so passengers are encouraged to arrive at least 2 hours early for their flights. Developing now, a train crashes into a truck in Montgomery County. Now, these are pictures of the damage to the vehicle, and officials say the truck was a work car that was on the railroad tracks. No injuries were reported on the train or in the truck. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says that he has submitted an accelerated bid for his country to join NATO. This announcement comes shortly after Russian President Vladimir Putin said he plans to annex 4 regions Russia has taken. Now, the European Union has called this annexation illegal, and Zelensky has vowed to continue fighting back. There was some confusion on what an accelerated bid meant, since joining NATO needs unanimous support from all members. Zelensky says it's because he feels Ukraine has already met NATO standards through the 7 months of battling Russia. Now, he issued a statement that reads in part that we trust each other, we help each other, and we protect each other. This is the alliance.